who's been researching sleep for 50-some years, when asked, where does sleep come from? Why do we have that? His answer is, we have it because we get sleepy. 50 years of research, and that's what it boiled it down to. But that research has also provided a plethora of reasons why we do need it. What I want to do today is give you a simple definition of what sleep is from Wikipedia, about as simple as it can come. Some examples of why you need it, and an offer to maybe make your sleep better. Sleep is really defined into two categories, two broad categories. One you've probably heard of is REM sleep, REM, rapid eye movement. Can you see my eyes? They're moving. That's all it means, rapid eye movement. The other one is NREM, non-rapid eye movement sleep. In the early 1930s, we first started to research why do we sleep. I mean, it seems like we have to do this. There's no getting around it. And they started to recognize that sleep has different stages. And they categorized sleep into 5 stages back then. The first stage is, some of you are probably in it, drowsy. The second stage is where you start to, your muscles, all your voluntary muscles cease movement. You lose consciousness and you fall to sleep. The third and fourth stage have really been kind of combined, and that's where you get into deep sleep, where dreams and a few more things that we'll talk about later in the speech start to be created. And the fifth category was the REM, the rapid eye movement sleep. Those 5 stages were condensed into really 4 stages in the non, with the from drowsiness to deep sleep. And in about the early 1950s, scientists started to recognize that the REM sleep, the rapid eye movement sleep, was its own category. The reason for that is, in those 2 broad categories, the non-REM sleep, the main function of that, or a part of the biggest function of that, is the rejuvenation and relaxation of all the systems in the body. The nervous system, the structural system, the cardiovascular system, all of your systems during the night are rejuvenating and growing. And what they found different about the REM sleep is that it mainly concentrates on the mental capacities, on the ability to remember and to function on a mental plane. Sleep is one of the foremost sleep experts in this country is a Dr. William Bruce, B-R-U-E-S. He's called the sleep doctor. He's one of 163 psychiatrists in the world whose main concentration is sleep disorders. What he says is that sleep is the #1 thing that you can do in your life for your health. Because of what I've just explained to you, sleep is the most nourishing and growing thing that you can do for yourself. Particularly in the REM type sleep, which is a deep sleep. Those categories, Dr. Bruce, I'll back up just a minute, also recommends that we have 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep a night. And the reason for that is that each one of those categories I explained, particularly past the drowsy part, where your body is now relaxed, you're going into a deep sleep, you're moving into REM sleep. Each one of those categories has a function in your body that takes approximately 90 to 120 minutes for it to complete and to be successful and to be efficient in helping your body rejuvenate itself. And when you miss parts of those functions, you start losing sleep and you start becoming depreciated. And what depreciation means is insomnia, depression. Depression, it's been found that 90% of the people with depression have sleep disorders. And it doesn't pertain to just any category. People over 50% of the people have been shown to have over 50 some type of sleep disorder, but also into the, there goes one right now. Then youth, the lack of sleep in your youth is directly attributable to behavioral problems, to depression in youth, to bedwetting, George, and all kinds of problems that happen. So sleep as a definition is a reoccurring event that in which all your voluntary muscles give up and relax and your consciousness ceases. What I want to offer today is, most of you know that I have a health and wellness business, and I grow wheatgrass and do some funny things in it, but I also distribute some products. And one of my companies has recently brought out an organic liquid sleep aid that we have a trial going right now that I would like to offer this whole room to become a participant in it, where I am providing samples of this sleep aid with a little questionnaire. It's just a 2-day trial to see how this works and how it functions. But it is a product that I think can change your life, can change your health, and I invite you to participate in it and to sleep a better night for a better tomorrow. Thank you.